Welcome back to Let's Love and Hate the Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is part 3 of chapter 3.
Huh? Someone's back awful early. Not that I mind. Would you two be dears and swap your filters out for me? I left them in your rooms.
Sure thing.
Not so fast, you. Do me a favor. She needs a friend. A real friend.
We're already friends.
So when she talks, are you really listening? Thinking about her and her feelings? Or are you just going through the motions? Go on.
Okay, so not only did they charge her for the filters, but they are filters for their rooms.
Let's take care of this real quick, okay?
Sure.
Come over when you're done.
So they're living rent-free. They charge her for filters that may or may not work. And it's for them. It's for their own rooms. Like, Avalanche, yeah, he just aren't very nice people. Especially to Marl. I mean, who's letting you live there. She's not really that gruff as she pretends to be. She's actually a really solid lady, but, you know, she cares about Tifa. So this is a bonus scene you only get if you do all 6 missions in this chapter. All 6 of those side missions, you know, that send you to Scrap Boulevard and the factory and finding kitty cats and all that. You got to do all 6 or you will not get this little section here. So see how it's purple instead of green? The little dot. That's how you know it's special. So let's take a look at...
Give me one sec. I'll be done.
Let's take a look at her room before we just go ahead and move on to the next thing. See the Air poster there? You got a purse. You got a little... you know, she works out. She likes the band Air, that awesome French band. Moon Safari. Wow, she's got burned CDs. It's definitely 1997. She's got burned CDs on her desk. So she decorated a little bit.
Finally.
Why did it take her so much longer than Cloud?
So, after you left the village,
So you finally got Tifa alone in her room.
I let you off the hook before, back at the hall, but not this time.
Well, when we were kids, everybody wanted to be a soldier, right?
Yeah, I remember they were on the news every day during the war.
Thing is, by the time I finally made it in, they didn't need heroes anymore. It was nothing like what we dreamt of. It was just working for Shinra. Just...
I'm sorry. I know it's a touchy subject.
Not exactly small talk. Especially with someone you haven't seen in a while.
Now she thinks that he's
I
got
get
like
it.
PTSD and something and can't share these things with her. But
Still, it's kind of funny. Us going our separate ways, thinking that must be it. That we'd never meet again.
we will find
And then
out
here of
that
all
there's actually
places we
another
do.
reason why he's not sharing stuff right now.
You know what? We should totally celebrate. Let's dress up and hit the town.
Really?
And go where?
I mean, why not? It'll be fun.
Do you even have fancy clothes?
Not like fancy, but I'll figure something out. What do you think would suit me, huh?
Wow, she's asking you on a date and she's letting you dress her. That's right, pick her clothes. That's how cool. And go to the ladies. Cloud is.
Something exotic?
Really? Then again, if we're making an effort, be sure to pick an outfit that goes with mine, okay?
So this got me so excited, thinking,
Will do.
wow, they've added a date with Tifa before you even leave Sector 7.
This is gonna be so much fun. You'll see.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
Not happening.
maybe.
And on that happy note, I think it's time we headed back to the bar. Come on.
You don't need a break?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Marl isn't always right, you know.
I think Tifa was really well done in this game. Her design is awesome. Her character is pretty spot on. The only thing that I notice or would do differently, or just, I guess I never envisioned her having that tone of voice. I don't know what tone of voice I thought she would have. Certainly not like bubbly and girly like Aerith, but I don't know, for whatever reason, the voice actress is good. I mean, I'm not complaining about the performance or the delivery or anything, but it just doesn't add up to what I thought Tifa would sound like. I guess I thought she would sound a little tougher.
Hey, Marl, we took care of the filters, so we're gonna head back to the bar now.
Take care, you two. Oh, you're looking pretty chipper.
I don't feel that different.
Must be my imagination, then.
What's Marl
Anyway,
suggesting?
keep your wits about you, Merc. A token of my appreciation. Be good to her.
Sky rockets in flight. Pew! Afternoon delight. Whoop!
You'll get no second chances from me. Swing by any time if you want advice. Or just to talk, even.
I mean, she asked you to dress her up and go out on the town. Go where exactly? We've been all over Sector 7, the Sector 7 slums, and there's no place. There's just these little, like, taco stands and shit. So, I don't know what she's talking about that. But alright, so back to the bar to advance the plot. We have done all the side missions here. We've gotten that little bonus mission. And so here you can see, this is the quest log. So you saw that we cleared all the missions. There's what the map looks like. It's nice and expansive. It is a bunch of hallways and circles, but, you know, it's good. I mean, it's certainly bigger than it was in the original game and gave you plenty of stuff to do. Go places twice.
And here we are. You must be tired.
Same as you, I guess.
Could use a little something to take the edge off, right? How about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly that you can sit back and savor?
Tifa.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a bit too. Hey, do you think you'll
what?
stick around a little longer?
Maybe. Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. So, what'll it be? Want to head back out for a little while?
There's nothing else to do. We've done it all. But that was your point of no return. To do side missions and whatnot.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jessie out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others. I'm really sorry, but it shouldn't take much longer. In the meantime... grab a seat. What'll it be?
Not really in the mood right now.
But if you were, then maybe...
Now, there is an affection system that affects one scene later in the game. And so if you're nice to Tifa, flirty with Tifa, you'll get her. If you're less nice to her, you'll get somebody else in this scene towards the end of the game. Kind of like the date at the Golden Saucer in the original.
Well, most people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
Badass.
But you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case... our house special, the Cosmo Canyon.
Beautiful.
I gotta go.
It's the color of her eyes. So Cloud is pretty badass. I just...
Enjoy.
They nailed Cloud. They nailed most of the characters. especially nailed Cloud, and I'm so happy about that, because if he wasn't right, it would really take you out of the game. His attitude, his look.
Hey, you see the news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy number 1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now, but we'll want to capitalize on this momentum. Speaking of which, you coming on the next one?
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise. Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die, if I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional, like you.
It's kind of weird how she came in all bubbly about the fact that the bombing was blamed on Avalanche.
It'd still kill some time.
That she's so, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a reaction. I could see that it is good writing and that it's a defensive kind of reaction. Obviously, she feels guilty about killing extra people. So here's a spot where you can just screw around a little bit. I don't know if you have to play darts, but there's no other way to advance it as far as I know. There's no way to walk out of the building here. And there's no quest marker back at the bar. So jukeboxes are interesting. You can buy random, maybe you've heard it a few times, you can buy random songs throughout the game and choose to play them on the jukeboxes in the game. So put on Barret's theme because we haven't heard it yet. I'll play a little game of darts here. It's actually pretty fun. Pretty enjoyable. Not gonna lie. So, in order to advance the plot, you've got to play a game of darts. Man, this is boring. Skip ahead here. Now the quest marker pops back up and you can sit down and get the next scene. So we're seeing some disagreements within this group of Avalanche. This is a splinter cell of Avalanche, and obviously Tifa and Jessie and Barret have different ideas. Tifa doesn't want to kill innocent people, especially after the last run, which she was not on. Clearly it didn't go the way it was planned and innocent people died. So she's shaken up and pounding some shots.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
It's a good version of Tifa's theme.
Guess that's that then.
What, they kick you out?
We agreed to disagree. So, you want another drink?
Tifa! Time to celebrate. Break out all the good stuff.
Oh, sure.
We won't be needing you for this next job. Feel free to look for work elsewhere.
Fine by me. That's how I like it. No contract, no obligation.
Figured you'd say that. Here, the rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary service. And thus concludes our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
So poor Tifa gets bullied by Barret all the time. Like, break out the good stuff. Like, they're not paying for it.
Sorry, I tried. We talked it over, but in the end, We didn't want to put so much on you. This is our fight.
Jessie, what's the holdup?
Be right there. No hard feelings, huh?
It's fine.
Let's talk more after I'm done here, okay?
Really, it's fine.
Come on, Jesse, I'm dying here.
Dying of what? They've got their
Catch you
drinks.
later.
Tifa brought it to them.
Sorry to keep you thirsty boys waiting.
They say stuff in this game just to say stuff. So I thought they agreed to disagree. So why are they like celebrating? Why are they making her ply them with free booze?
Damn, Biggs, slow down.
Don't take this the wrong way, but right now I need to spend time with the gang. Sorry, you were saying?
She has no
Keep it
one
tight.
at her
Ain't no
bar.
room for error come tomorrow.
But he
Ever.
was afraid we'd lean on you too much if we took you along. So, where'd we leave off?
More reason to live it up now.
Yep. Best way to clear your head so you can focus when it counts.
He can talk to the guys, but what's the point? I'm just interested in talking to Tifa and Jessie.
Word is he lives in this town. Just shut up and wait. We'll find him soon enough. Hey, brother. You from around the way?
I guess.
No big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm? Heard he set up shop somewhere in the neighborhood.
That depends.
Ah. Clever. Smell an opportunity to make some scratch, do you?
500.
200.
3.
Whatever, man. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk. Walk with me.
Good song. I love the stand-up bass. If you can't tell, I like me some bass.
Got something to say?
I slapping the bass. Slapping the bass. I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in like over 10 years, so I don't know if I'm quite getting it right. But, you know, I love you, man. By the way, I used to play the original Final Fantasy VII, listening to Rush all the time. God love Geddy Lee and his voice and his amazing slapping the bass skills. Although Geddy Lee does not slap the bass. He plays it like a traditional bassist. What a great band Rush is, huh? I mean, you got the all-time best rock drummer. You got a great singer and bassist. And Alex Lifeson is very underrated as a guitarist. Anyway, I was just killing time.
Spill it. You know where the bastard's hiding, don't you?
I told you before. That depends.
Oh yeah? You wasted my time.
Shinra's time, you mean?
Shinra knows better than to stick its nose in my boss's business.
Like I give a shit.
Fuck yeah, Cloud. Show him what's up. So these guys are not Shinra people. They are legit. They are not with Shinra. They're with, let's just say, a rival mafia gang, if you will. A rival to Avalanche. They are La Cosa Nostra, if you will. See, that's no good. Can't get out of it. Just gotta take some free shots here. Easily game over there. I don't know, is there a way to get out of that? If there is, let me know in the comment section. Man, let me go! So that Hoodlum B is pretty tough. I don't know, their boss went down. The lead guy went down right away. He's fucking long dead. These guys are taking some shots though.
Big man with a big gun for an arm, right? Why do you want it?
I love the one guy is trying to surrender basically. Or maybe he's just trying to lure you in, but anyway, not really a challenge, but these guys have a lot of health and pretty strong defense.
Get ready. Here it comes. I see stars.
Oof. So that was an interrupt. This game has a lot of they can interrupt your moves, and you lose an ATB gauge. So, anyway,
So if they
Cloud
won't
took care of
share-
business there.
Not my problem. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. Get some rest.
So he's going back home. So basically, he's done. I mean, Cloud, we've done everything there is to do in this chapter. We've done all side missions. We've seen all the scenes.
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time.
Wait a minute.
Psych. Are you gonna let me in so we can talk in private?
So who do you like more? Jessie or Tifa? You've got Jessie alone in your apartment now.
Guess I'll get right to the point then.
Whew! What a game.
Huh. What have you got there?
An apology for not getting you on the mission. Or not. What do you think it is?
A proposition.
Nailed it in one. Gonna have to ask you to keep all this a secret from the others, though. It's a personal matter. Something I need to sort out tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. You and me, together. I want you to come with me to the Sector 7 plate. I'll give you the details on the way.
That's fine by me, but don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
I do, but if I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder. Anyway, I can count on you, can't I?
You sure as hell can. Anything for you, Jessie. Anything for some
A
summon
down
materia.
payment.
So that's Ifrit. That's your first summon. Summons are powerful, OP as fuck. OPAF in this game.
Doubt
So,
we'll be back before
you
morning,
can only have
in case you
one
were planning on
per
traveling light.
Member, one per weapon, and it's super overpowered. When it comes up in a battle, it makes a huge difference. There's kind of a meter that builds up on it. You can't just use it any old time. So yeah, so now Jessie wants your help to go on a little mission that, you know, she wants to keep secret from other people. So it's got some more skill points here. So let's see what else we can level up our Iron Blade. And definitely get some attack power. That's definitely always the #1 choice with Cloud, no question. And that's all we've got skill points for at the moment. So when we're ready, we will talk to Jessie, and this will be the
You all
end
set?
of Chapter 3. This is the point of no return.
Awesome. Meet
We
me
are-
at the
we
station
are ready
after
to
dark.
go.
Don't be late.
And we've had Tifa and Jessie over to her apartment today. And what about having Jessie riding bitch on your motorcycle?
It's just another job.
Yeah, tell yourself that, Cloud. What about Jessie riding bitch on your motorcycle? Find out next time on Let's Love and Hate the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And sorry if, saying riding bitch is, terribly offensive word. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, so